The advancement of GPU accelerated rendering in the last 5 years has been amazing. When we first had it, it was quick, and then it's just gotten even quicker.
So something that would normally have taken us like an hour to get back, I think the AI processing has cut it down to minutes.
Welcome to the Magic Series, where Hollywood filmmakers share their magic with you. In this episode, we feature Andy Wilkoff, head of 3D and visual effects supervisor at MakeMake, and Kirk Shintani, creative director at MakeMake, made possible by the Advanced Imaging Society, Dell Technologies, and NVIDIA.
GPU-enhanced renders, which we used on The Last of Us, allowed us to see things very quickly and iterate very quickly. We got it in a very raw concept, and it changed multiple times over a year as far as looks and styles. And using a GPU-accelerated renderer allowed us to kind of make these kind of stylistic changes quickly.
So for us, a lot of the iterations and things like that went into a portion of The Last of Us main title sequence where we're kind of following the virus along the floor, and the camera pulls back and we see the virus spread. But it actually spreads into the shape of the US. And that's one of the things that we spent a lot of time noodling and trying to find the right look, and how do we show the lights kind of coming on to really give that idea that we're looking at this big view of the US. And then after that, we followed the virus into the actual close-up of the skull, and that actually went through a ton of revisions. How do we make it read better? How do we make the nose read better? How do we make the eye sockets read better? As a kind of hint at what the showrunners were looking for. So as part of our evolution in the AI world, one of the things is finding out how we can maximize our hardware. We recently used the latest NVIDIA cards along with a Dell workstation, and using those, we've already seen a 5 or 6x improvement in time.
It's gotten really, really fast.
So one of the advantages for us working with GPU accelerated rendering was the ability to iterate quickly and see the results. Specifically with the virus, it's one of those things that's really hard to visualize unless you render it. For us to show our work to the client, they want to see it in a more finished form. And the only way we could have done that is with GPU accelerated rendering.
At the end of the day, we're telling a story.
Yeah.
So turning the crank and getting iterations a lot quicker is where it's at.
It kind of solidifies the picture of what the shots are a lot faster. So that way I can focus on the little details with them versus having to think broad strokes and kind of work our way up the hill. We're already kind of at the top of the hill.
Yeah, or have extended wait times until something comes around. That's where lower quality but very quick GPU rendering comes in as well, is we can see something in a really finished state quicker from mocap blocking and do a quick render, and you're seeing a sequence or a couple shots in half a day versus, you know, it could have been 2, 3, 4 days, you know, in them olden days.
The Magic Series, presented by AIS, Dell Technologies, and NVIDIA. Look for more episodes of the Magic Series, coming soon.